We're starting this edition with our top focus. The Karnataka government is facing immense pressure from the dominant Lingayat and Vokaliga communities in the state, as several seers have come out strongly against the Karnataka Caste Census report. Well, the Caste Census report has sparked strong opposition from legislators as well as leaders belonging to the influential Vokaliga and Lingayat communities in the state. Former DGP Shankar Bidari, who heads the Lingayat Mahasabha, has claimed that Lingayats constitute about 35% of the state's population. Also, seers and leaders of Vokaliga community have also openly opposed the report. The Karnataka State Cabinet is scheduled to meet on April 17th to deliberate on the report. However, before that, Deputy Chief Minister of the state, D.K. Shivkumar, has called a special meeting of Congress MLAs from Vokaliga community at 6 p.m. today. That is, in just 1 hour from now, that meeting is expected to start. Well, DKS is himself from the Vokaliga community, and we're learning 21 MLAs are expected to meet D.K. Shivkumar. Now, the leaked caste census report is allegedly recommended an increase in quotas for OBCs to 51% and for Muslims to 8% on the basis of their population. And this is higher than the Vokaliga community, which is considered currently the second largest population group in the state. All right, well, this is the latest that's coming in at the moment. We'll be keeping an eye on the developments here as the meeting is expected to start in 1 hour from now. Now, spokesperson of the Congress party, Deepak Timaya, is expected to join us. Anand Gurumurthy, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP, is joining us on the broadcast. Thank you so much, Mr. Gurumurthy, for speaking to NDTV. What's your view about the Karnataka census report, and as well as the controversy now has broken out? There is internal discord in the Congress party with the Vokaliga and the Lingayat community leaders not on the same page.
Basically, BJP from the beginning, we have told that this, whatever survey they are talking about, it's just a survey, okay? It's not a proper census done, because of census rights, it's only with the central government. And the state government, when Siddaramaiah was the CM at that point of time in 2015, has conducted this in AC rooms. They have not gone house to house. They have just, squandered the money that was invested here as survey, and they came up with some AC room report. A few officers sat on the desk in an AC room, drank some coffee, tea, biscuit, ate some biscuits, and gave out a report. Now, based on this report, if they are going to, start giving percentage of jobs, percentage of contracts, everything, I think it's an injustice to the population. And, this is not at all acceptable, because our constitution clearly says that anything, given to the poor or the marginalized community should be based on certain scientific data. This survey is not at all scientific, and the BJP has always maintained this.
So you're saying
it's good that, within Congress also people are questioning it. Okay. We have questioned it from day one, and that is the reason why, people got the hint of what these guys are trying to do. Otherwise, they were trying to mask it as a very scientific
Mr. Timaya has also joined us. Mr. Gurumurthy, I'll just come back to you. Mr. Timaya has also joined us. Mr. Timaya, well, there is problems within the Congress party in Karnataka, we understand, over the caste census report. The BJP says that it's not a scientific survey. Even the center, of course, has the responsibility to do that. But now the state has done it. There is problems from within your party. Your party leaders are not ready to accept.
Thank you for having me. But like Mr. Gurumurthy said, I think that if at all we are trying to make anything that is dealt with, or, that is to do with people as scientific, then I think we are losing that human element in it. And even like he himself knows, from GDP to anything which is not exact science, like you can have rocket science and all these things. And to be so sure that all this was done in an AC room by sipping coffee and all is like nothing more than just imagination. Because even we could imagine the same thing about what Mr. Modi does, or, the way things are planned and things like that. I don't, speak so lightly of Mr. Modi's government. So I also expect the BJP spokesperson to be a little respectful of all these things that are done, because I think that the Chief Minister himself also knows that the Karnataka state is, populated with about 6 to 7 crore or even more Kannadigas now, and they are not unintelligent people not to know what the government is doing. And I'm sure if the government does something wrong,
but the
that
Chief
people
Minister
are quite
also knows,
capable of
Mr.
giving,
Timaya. Yes, the Chief Minister, I'm sure, also knows that the Lingayat Mahasabha has already rejected the report, the leaked report. They are calling for a fresh survey. The Vocaliga leaders, the MLAs also in your party are quite angry about it.
Okay, I have an answer for that.
Yes.
You know where Congress ever said that Congress government is an authoritarian government, that, whatever the government does has to be, accepted and followed and, bowed down to by every community in Karnataka. And even the CM also rightly accepts that, this is only something that has to be debated by the cabinet, and the pros and cons will certainly be discussed. The cabinet has accepted doesn't mean that this has been implemented. So let me tell you.
Are you on the back foot then? Will the state conduct a fresh survey if everybody is not in agreement?
I can't
is that
hear
what
you
you're
actually
saying?
because it's a little weak.
Sir, are you saying that will the state conduct a fresh survey if everybody is not in agreement?
See, the cabinet of Karnataka today has lawyers, engineers, and very, very intelligent and, learned people. I'm sure they're going to take a decision. It's not for me to decide. And we are also listening to the opposition. Unlike the BJP, that we don't reject I'm sure there are a lot of people in Karnataka who also voted for the BJP, but they're also part of Karnataka. And we are not against any community at all. This is only to do equitable distribution, and that is only to do for the good of the people.
Mr. Gurumurthy also wants to come in here. The BJP, all right, Mr. Timaya, I'll come back to you. Mr. Gurumurthy also wants to respond. The BJP is saying now that your party is engaging in minority appeasement as well. If that is so, if the Muslim population has also increased, that you shouldn't classify them as minority. Mr. Gurumurthy, please go ahead.
Basically, Mr. Deepak is already telling that we are an open party and we are not an authoritative party. We will, go for one more survey. Something like that he's coming up, because his party is also having issues regarding this. But let me ask him one question. They spent crores of rupees. He told me that don't talk about it lightly, After spending crores of public money, what do you get out of it? One more survey, is it? What are you trying to tell people then? Who will trust these surveys by the Siddaramaiah government? So Congress has to answer a lot of questions. First of all, scam after scam is coming out on a daily basis. So Congress has to answer this, one part. Second part is dividing the society. They are trying to divide the society and say we are going to give contracts to certain people. We are going to give X and Y to certain caste, certain religions. This is not correct. This is not the way a responsible government runs. This is basically a vote bank politics, appeasement politics.
Mr. Gurumurthy, I won't have much time. Mr. Timaya, before I wrap this up, your final comment.
No, we understand that, if there are any flaws, there are problems, there are people who are not satisfied with this report, we'll have to look into it. And I'm sure the Chief Minister will judiciously look into it, and he will use his experience and wisdom and everything in his
so you're agreeing to the fact that there is problem, there is discord, and not everybody is on the same page.
Time and again,
is on the same page when it comes to this report. All right, the report, the caste census that the Chief Minister was very eager to carry out, people from within his party are not really happy about it. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Timaya and Mr. Gurumurthy, for joining us here on the broadcast.